Hi guys, guys here, bringing you another Splatoon 2 video. In this video, I'm going to give you my top 5 tips for winning in Splatoon 2. Number 1. Experiment with every weapon in the game. Some people are good with charges, others with the sloshes, and even guns including the new weapons of the game, the Splat Dualies. With even more diversity and new improved specials in the sequel, make sure you give every weapon a go because you never know what you're going to be good with. I used to use mostly the NZAP weapons in Splatoon 1, however in the second game I've been trying out the Charger. It's not for everyone's playstyle, but if you get used to it, it can be quite rewarding to use with the double kills and the triple kills. Find a weapon you're good with and master it as you test it out more. Number 2. Find some good teammates. This sounds easier said than done, but what I mean by this is that if you can find a good squad of 4 or even 2 or 3 people that you know, you can easily do much better in all game modes available. If you can, use the voice chat. It can be complicated at first, but you'll soon see the differences in how well you play. Coordination and balance of weapons is key in team-based games. The more you play with the same people, the better you will become at the game, which will lead me on to tip number 3. Number 3. Keep a good balance of weapons. Making sure you have a varied range of weapons on your team can be the difference between winning and losing, and that's why I've included it here for tip number 3. If you're all chargers in a turf war match, you might be able to kill everyone if you're good, but you can't ink the turf effectively, which is ultimately the goal in turf war. Making sure your team has a good balance is almost impossible if you cannot communicate. However, if you realise that a particular weapon is becoming really common, pick the counters to it. That way you're testing out other weapons as well as countering the meta well. For example, tri-sloshes are the meta in high ranked battle matches because of their high spread of ink, meaning that ink is landing in multiple spots and you don't have to be as accurate. So if you pick the Charger, you'll be able to snipe them before they are able to get anywhere near you or be able to hit you with ink at all. The meta is constantly changing, so make sure you're changing up your most used weapons to counter it. As you can see in the first game, they had 2 dually weapons and 2 Aerospray MGs, which ended up costing them the game, so make sure you're using a wide range different to most players. Number 4. Use the arrow buttons to communicate in-game. If you're unable to communicate via voice chat, use the in-game features as an alternative. Being able to say booyah during a match or ouch after dying may not be a game changer, but being able to say this way to teammates, even in other languages, can really affect a match. This can really be most effective in salmon run games. Countless times I've been clueless as to where a boss salmon it is, and a teammate using these features can completely change how many golden eggs you'll get, and even survive in a wave completely. And finally, tip number 5. Scrub your abilities, especially during Splatfests. Ability chunks are going to take you a very long time to save up, with the RNG of which abilities you get in the first place, plus needing to get 10 of one ability to use the chunks, makes it a lot more worth it to do during Splatfest. Usually it costs 20,000 gold to scrub gear, however with a Splatfest tee, it's only a mere 2,000 gold. That's 3 ability chunks for 2,000 gold every 24,000 points of experience. However, Reddit user JREC15 did some maths about this, link in the description, and it turns out that even though it will triple the amount of gold you used, scrubbing after every 1 ability achieved actually halves the amount of games you have to play, making it even more time effective. So pick how you want to grind before and even during Splatfest, and make sure you use the ability chunks for an amazing combo in the future. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video as it shows your support for the channel. If you really enjoyed it, share it on social media and with your friends. If you have any other tips or questions, leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more videos and streams like this one. I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of this second game. Thanks for watching and peace out.